Parked by the river with the engine still warm, radio low, trading jokes in the dark. You said you were tired of playing it safe. I watched the city lights bend on the waves. Your hands were shaking, but your eyes were clear, like you already knew while we were here. Every road we never took, every promise we have wrote something in us said keep going even when we're scared to hope. If love is a fire, let it burn through the night. If hope is a wire, we'll walk it for life. We're not made to stay small or color inside lines. We're alive for the run, for the leap, for the try. Yeah, dreams are worth chasing every time. We rented a room with a rattling fan, your suitcase heavy with old plans. I took a job just to pay the weeks, played my songs for empty seats, but you were there, tapping time on the bar. So don't quit now, you're closer than you are. The future isn't something owned, it's built by the brave who move alone. If love is a fire, let it burn through the night. If hope is a wire, we'll walk it for life. We're not made to stay small or color inside lines. We're alive for the run, for the leap, for the try. Yeah, dreams are worth chasing every time. There were nights the doubt came loud, bills on the table, heads hanging down. But freedom's a choice you make each day, to say what you mean and mean what you say. So turn up the guitars, let the drums hit hard, let the piano carry where we are. Strings in the air, like a promise we keep. We didn't come this far just to sleep. If love is a fire, let it burn through the night. If hope is a wire, we'll walk it for life. We're not made to stay small or color inside lines. We're alive for the run, for the leap, for the try. Yeah, dreams are worth chasing every time. When the road gets long and the doubts return, we'll remember the spark and the lessons learned. Hand in hand, hearts open wide, we'll keep moving forward, no place to hide. Because dreams are worth chasing every time. In a room filled with fading light, you strum the strings, pouring out your fight. Every note a story, every chord a tear, a path through the pain, holding what's dear. From the quiet corners of a weary heart rises a sound that tears the dark apart. These songs that carry us over the miles, strong and soft, like 1,000 smiles. baked pavement, I trace the lines where you once stood. City lights flicker low, like the stories we've misunderstood. Every step is a beat, heart pounding, like a rebel drum, breaking the silence that the night forgot to hum. And it's not about the miles behind or the scars we wear, but the fire in our hands that burns away despair. We're chasing lights that never fade, through storm and endless rain, holding on to dreams we made when hope was just a flame. With every breath, with every fight, the road unfolds ahead, living loud in the quiet night, where words remain unsaid. Saw your shadow on the corner, where the truth meets the street, laughing like we own the night, breaking free, incomplete. Faces pass like fleeting flames, but your spark stays in the air. An anthem for the restless, a promise we still share. No promise of a clear path, no maps to chart the skies, just a compass in our soul, guiding where our future lies. We're chasing lights that never fade, through storm and endless rain, holding on to dreams we made when hope was just a flame. With every breath, with every fight, the road unfolds ahead, living loud in the quiet night, where words remain unsaid. And when the silence falls like rain, washing away the doubt, we'll build a fire from the ash, lighting all our fears out. Love's a song we keep alive, in voices strong and true. In every heartbeat, chasing dreams, I find my way to you. We're chasing lights that never fade, through storm and endless rain, holding on to dreams we made when hope was just a flame. With every breath, with every fight, the road unfolds ahead, living loud in the quiet night, where words remain unsaid. So here's to the dreamers, hearts wild and free, with a light in the dark, our own destiny. Late night on a lonely street, the neon signs hum a restless beat. You're chasing dreams that won't sit still, running miles past every hill. Hands worn down from holding tight to a fire that burns through endless night. No silent prayers, just loud goodbyes underneath these wide, relentless skies. Keep on chasing every sunrise, fight through darkness with open eyes. Love's the flame, hope's the fight, freedom's found in the morning light. Your story's written in the scars, dreams are rockets, aim for stars. Don't let the hard times clip your wings. faces in the crowd all blur, but your heart beats like a sure-footed spur. Through every storm and quiet pain, you learn to dance in the pouring rain. Remember when the roads were new, promises soft as morning dew. Now you speak with fire and grace, each step carved out a sacred space. Ave comes space. Keep on chasing every sunrise, fight through darkness with open eyes. Love's the flame, hope's the fight, freedom's found in the morning light. Your story's written in the scars, dreams are rockets, aim for stars. Don't let the hard times clip your wings, they're the fuel that makes you sing. When the night feels too heavy to bear, and silence presses like stale, remember, every breaking dawn is proof that nights can be gone. Keep on chasing every sunrise, fight through darkness with open eyes. Love's the flame, hope's the fight, freedom's found in the morning light. Your story's written in the scars, dreams are rockets, aim for stars. Don't let the hard times clip your wings, they're the fuel that makes you sing. So chase the sun, don't turn away. Every dawn's a brand new day. With love and hope inside your core, you're free to dream and reach for more, and reach for more.
We were parked by the river, radio low, windows down, summer air moving slow. You traced your name on a foggy glass, said this town's a chapter, not the last. Streetlights flickered like they knew our plans, two kids holding future in our hands. I had nothing but a beat up heart, you had faith that would tear the dark apart. Every mile felt heavy, every step unsure, but the fire in your eyes said this is worth it for sure. We're still running for the light, through the long nights and the fights. Love like a spark in the cold, hope that refuses to fall. We fall, we rise, we try again. Freedom sings when we believe in it. I'm holding on with all my might. Yeah, we're still running for the light. I took the night shift, you chased your dream, coffee cups and broken sleep. Wrote your fears on a folded page, left them burning on a stage. Some days felt like we were barely okay, bills on the counter, words we couldn't say. But every time the world said stop, your laugh said no, give it another shot. I learned courage isn't loud or clean, it's staying put when the road turns mean. We're still running for the light, with our scars and our pride. Love like a spark in the cold, hope that refuses to fall. We fall, we rise, we try again. Freedom sings when we believe in it. I'm holding on with all my might. Yeah, we're still running for the light. If drums in my chest tonight. Every wrong turn let us right. We're still running for the light, past the fear, past the doubt. Love like a spark in the cold, hope that refuses to fold. We fall, we rise, we try again. Freedom sings when we believe in it. I'm holding on with all my might. Yeah, we're still running for the light. So if you're tired but you're breathing still, if the road is hard but your heart won't quit, hold this song like a promise true. Dreams are worth the chase, so are you. The lights flicker soft on this worn down stage. Fingers on frets, stories line every page. From nights spent chasing dreams through the rain, to mornings that pull us back again. Every chord's a scar and a promise made in melodies where hearts won't fade. We're the waves that carry us through the night, rising strong in the firelight. From worn out roads to skies so wide, these songs we sing keep hope alive. I see you stand with grit beneath the fight, unbreakable streaks cutting through the night. Hands held high in crowds that believe in every word that we breathe. The past may wait, but it won't define
style guide, one use casual storytelling language to focus on concrete storytelling and visual imagery specific to the with heartfelt lyrics and driving guitar riffs. The music tells stories of love, heartbreak, resilience and dreams, proving rock can touch hearts and inspire lives. But keep it realistic and grounded. But keep it realistic and grounded. Strictly do not use these cliche words. Echoes whisper, dusk, shadow embrace, proving rock can touch hearts and lives. Powerful, emotional relate. Powerful, emotional relays. I was raised on a radio by the window, static mixed with rain on the street below. Mom sang along while the coffee burned. Dad kept time on the wheel as the world still turned. Every song was a promise we could borrow, a little proof there's a better tomorrow. I learned the truth in a beat and a line. If you fall, you get up, you don't run out of time. There were nights when the lights went out, bills on the table, fear in our mouths. But the band kicked in and the room felt strong, like we weren't alone when the chords rang on. Turn it up, let it break and mend us. Let the drums hit hard like a second chance. From the quiet prayers to the fists in the air, this sound is a home we can stand in. Love gets lost but it finds us again, through the tears and the scars we defend. If hope needs a voice, we'll sing it loud. This song's strong enough a show in a borrowed coat, your eyes on the stage, every word you wrote. You said your heart learned to bruise and bend from goodbyes that came too soon back then. We drove all night on a half-full tank, talking dreams we were scared to think. When the chorus hit, we believed it true, that the fight and the music could pull us through. We've buried names and counted days, heard bad news in 100 ways. Still the bass rolls deep in our chest, says breathing kid, you're not done yet. Turn it up, let it break and mend us. Let the drums hit hard like a second chance. From the quiet prayers to the fists in the air, this sound is a home we can stand in. Love gets lost but it finds us again. Through the tears and the scars we defend. If hope needs a voice, we'll sing it loud. This song's strong enough to carry us now. Crowded rooms, from city blocks to small town moons. The piano falls, the strings rise slow, hands in the air at the end of the road. We're stitched together by rhythm and pain, different tongues but the same refrain. Hold on, hold fast, don't let it fade. There's power in the notes we play. Turn it up, let it break and mend us. Let the drums hit hard like a second chance. From the quiet prayers to the fists in the air, this sound is a home we can stand in. Love gets lost but it finds us again. Through the tears and the scars we defend. If hope needs a voice, we'll sing it loud. The song's strong enough to carry us now. When the night feels heavy and the road feels long, we'll leave a light on in a simple song. No matter where you are right now, this music's strong enough to carry us now. To carry us now. Woke up to a sky painted in gray. Coffee cold, bills pile like mountains in my way. Fighting shadows on my worn out street. Every step a battle, but I won't accept defeat. The nights get heavy and the days drag slow, but deep inside I've gotta let it go. I'm gonna rise beyond the storm, break these chains that hold me down. With every scar and broken bone, I'm standing on firmer ground. This heart beats loud, a burning flame, lighting up the darkest fight. Through all the fight and all the pain, I'll find my way into the light. Tried and failed, walking roads that bend and twist. Saw dreams fray like threads in the morning mist. But I found strength in the cracks that life left behind. In every fall a lesson, in every hurt a sign. The world don't stop for the ones who bend and fall, but I've learned how to stand even when I'm small. Gonna rise beyond the storm, break these chains that hold me down. With every scar and broken bone, I'm standing on firmer ground. This heart beats loud, a burning flame, lighting up the darkest fight. Through all the fight and all the pain, I'll find my way into the light. Rise beyond, rise beyond. I'll find my way into the light. I was 10 years old on the carpet floor, radio crack cord taped to the wall, a bent neck guitar on the album sleeve. My brother said, listen close, this one believes. The singer sounded tired, but he stood up tall, like he'd been knocked down and learned to crawl. Mom hummed along while folding clothes, said that song knows what it knows. It wasn't perfect, it wasn't clean, but it felt like truth between the lines. A little noise, a lot of heart, a spark that lights the dark inside. Turn it up, let the speakers strain, let the crash hit hard like summer rain. These strings of words, they pull us through, from old back rooms to stadium views. Love and grit in a simple dream, hands in the air, believing again. This is a sound that won't let go, rocking open a slow burning glow. The years roll by in a long night drive, windows down, keeping tired eyes alive. A piano chord hits just right, like a promise made at a red light. I've seen it play in a bar downtown, 3 kids grinding amps too loud. I've seen it heal in a hospital room, headphones on, counting the afternoon. Same 3 chords, a different face, still finds you where you're at. It says you're hurt, but you're not done. It means every word of that. Turn it up, let the speakers strain, let the crash hit hard like summer rain. These strings and words, they pull us through, from old back rooms to stadium views. Love and grit in a simple dream, hands in the air, believing again. This is a sound that won't let go, rocking open a slow burning glow. Bass like a heartbeat, steady and deep. Drums kick time while the crowd breathes. Bagging voices rise and fall, 1,000 stories in one long call. We carry it forward year after year, different lives, the same chills here. If you've ever fallen and stood back up, this song already knows you enough. Turn it up, let the speakers strain, let the crash hit hard like summer rain. These strings and words, they pull us through, from bedroom floors to front row views. Love and grit and a simple dream, hands in the air, believing again. This is the sound that won't let go, rocking open a slow burning glow. When the last chord fades and the lights come on, we walk out changed, carrying on across the years, through hands raised high beneath the burning sky. A street alive with voices wild and free. Tattered flags wave stories from the fight, where every chord strikes deep like a beating heat. We've walked through flames and storms that tore us apart, but here we stand still carrying the spark. Sing the anthem loud, where passion meets the night. The anthem of our souls, unbroken in the fight. Then in tender tones, the softest heart will bleed. Ballads of love's pain, yet strength is what we feed. A quiet room where memories unfold like light. Piano keys that draw the tears we try to hide. Strings hum a truth, a fragile kind of grace, revealing all the wounds that time can't erase. Through heartbreak storm, the music lights the way, giving us the strength to face another day. Sing the anthem loud, where passion meets the night. The anthem of our souls, unbroken in the fight. Then in tender tones, the softest heart will bleed. Ballads of lost pain, yet strength is what we feed. Electric waves, a surge beneath the skin, a rush that lifts us when the dark sets in. From freedom's cry to love's quiet hold, our song's alive, a story told. Sing the anthem loud, where passion meets the night. The anthem of our souls, unbroken in the fight. Then in tender tones, the softest heart will bleed. Ballads of love's pain, yet strength is what we feed. In every note, a fire that won't retire. Music's endless pulse, our lives desire. Command, rightful, is forever exists. Slow rock, but it's song about from stadium shaking rock anthems to emotional ballads. The songs tell stories of love, hope and ambition, proving music's power to heal, inspire, and keep dreams alive. Stand guide, use casual, store regret in language. a guide, use casual, staring in language to focus on concrete, storytelling at end, visual imagery specific to the whole pale ballads and rock anthems reflect love, heartbreak and hope, proving music's power to heal, inspire and unite fans through shared emotion and energy. But keep it realistic and grounded. Strictly do not use these cliche words. Echo, echoes, whisper, dusk, shadow, embrace. Mood powerful, emotional release, purpose, main hook and emotional peak. Lead local, heat electric guitar, corket can string night all too well. String pad, optional, cinematic feel, and melody. A worn-out guitar sits by the window, feeling the rain across the glass. Memories flicker like an old flame, burning slow but meant to last. There's a road that calls my name, dust and dreams beneath my shoes. Every chord that I have strummed carries weight of broken blues. And through the silence before the storm, I find a voice I thought was gone. A fire built on scars and hope, pushing me how far to go. These runaway strings hold the fight inside, bending light on a restless ride, from shattered dreams to the rising sun. In this song I'm never undone, freedom's name in every line. The heart keeps beating. Late nights poured over piano keys, where memories play and fade away. Every note a story told, a battle fought, a price I pay. The crowd may fade into whispers, but my soul will always ignite. In this melody I break through walls, turning dark into light. The drums hit hard like thunder rolls, bass grounding every step I hold. Strings swelling up with lasting grace, carving out my sacred space. These runaway strings hold the fight inside, bending light on a restless ride. From shattered dreams to the rising sun, in this song I'm never undone. Freedom's name in every line, the heart keeps beating steady alive. In the noise, in the calm, in the pain, I'm free to become. No chains can hold the notes that soar, no fears can mute the open door. In every chord I own my soul, turning pain into something whole. These runaway strings hold the fight inside, bending light on a restless ride. From shattered dreams to the rising sun, in this song I'm never undone. Freedom's name in every line, the heart keeps beating steady alive. In the noise, in the calm, in the pain, I'm free to become. Runaway strings are my home tonight. Beneath the stars I'm burning bright, with every sound as my guide. I find a place where I survive. Electric guitar, conscious star that's electric is on, conscious star that and visual